When you look at your entire career as a whole, you've done so many incredible things. What do you think is a moment that was a really low point for you, and how did you get past it?
Oh, the lowest point for me, I've never discussed this before, ever. And I have to be a little careful about how I say it. But during the AOL Time Warner merger, there was a point, sometime, I think it was about towards the end of 1998. WCW was rocking and rolling. We were making money hand over fist. Ratings were great. I mean, couldn't have been better. And I think it was around August or September, I got called up to Harvey Schiller's office. Harvey Schiller was my boss. He was the president of Turner Sports at the time. And there was a corporate attorney there, general counsel, sitting in his office. I thought, well, this is weird. And they sat me down and said, Eric, we have to share something with you. I thought, wow, this is serious. For the last several months, we've been doing some private investigation work and some forensic accounting. And we just want you to know that because we've had to interview certain people in your company. And I thought, well, okay, wow. Cool. Yeah. Why? And I probably wasn't that calm. I probably got a little more agitated. There might have been an F-bomb in there somewhere. And, you know, the corporate counsel, general counsel, his name is Andy Velkoff. Andy said, look, Eric, we had no choice because an executive from Time Warner, he told me how it all got started. An executive from Time Warner went to a WCW event. It was one of our bigger events. Went to the event, ended up in an elevator with a guy wearing a WCW Nitro crew shirt. So and this gentleman from Time Warner was a very, very senior executive on the legal side of Time Warner.
Yeah.
And this individual started asking the guy in the WCW shirt, so, oh, what do you do? Tell me about WCW. Well, this guy was a disgruntled, he wasn't really an employee. He was like a freelancer that every once in a while we would hire to rig, help set up rings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't even on the regular payroll. He wasn't an employee. But this guy just unloaded all kinds of fabricated narrative, dirt sheet, Reddit type stuff. You know, dirt sheet, or Reddit wasn't around back then.
Sure, yeah.
But it was all the
wow.
Yeah, like Eric Bischoff is writing all the. This is the one that really got to me because, well, we were told, or this individual Time Warner was told that, you know, you're giving, like your friend Diamond Dallas Page, you gave him $1.5 million and you're getting a kickback. That was the narrative, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere this guy got a hold of it. And that hurt me. I don't know if it hurt me. I lost faith, you know, because I had put so much into WCW at that point in time, so much into Nitro, and I felt so good about it. I felt good about the people. I loved working with Ted Turner. He was an amazing person. I'd cut off a hand right now if I had a chance to go back to work for him, if that was necessary. But that just really bothered me, and I don't even know why. It's just, I think the lack of trust.
Was it because
the loyalty?
Because your integrity was being questioned?
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, if they would have just come to me and said, "Hey, here's what we're hearing," I could have. But the idea that, you know, they didn't tell me until after their investigation was over, and they told me, by the way, you've got nothing to worry about. We've been through you and your life and your finances and your friends and your neighbors. We know all about you, and you've got nothing to worry about. Well, thank you very much.
All because of this slob in the elevator.
And I really lost a lot of, it put a dent in me, let's put it that way. My feeling towards the company I work for changed dramatically after that.
How did you recover from it? Or did you not?
I don't know. You know, I came home from that. I was ready to quit. A couple other things that had happened. All of it related really to the to the merger because things had changed so dramatically. I was convinced I was going to quit, and then I talked myself out of it because to me, quitting is like a chicken shit thing to do. It's just, I don't know. I'd rather fight than quit. And that's probably what happened. You know, it's like, no, I'm going to stick this out. I'll make it work. You know, it's always my go-to is I can find a way to make it work, and sometimes you just can't. But I did lose. I lost connection to the company as a result of that. I didn't feel the same level of passion that I did before that.